Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a real estate investment for Filipino Muslims in the Philippines. Filipino Muslims who want to live in the Philippines but want to continue practicing their deen. Okay, maybe if you're an OFW, maybe you know what I'm talking about, what specific project I'm talking about. But before we get there, okay, let me just quickly introduce myself. Maybe I'll just talk in Tagalog this time because I've published a few episodes already, guys, and I was talking in English and I realized that my audience is gonna be mostly OFW. Yun lang kasi medyo mas sanay na tayo ngayon magsalita ng English kasi based tayo ngayon sa Qatar where I am, alhamdulillah, just recently joined the workforce. So like technically I'm an OFW. But for the most part of my life here in Qatar, I was a daughter of an OFW. And I'm still a daughter of an OFW, but for me personally, I just recently joined the workforce here in Qatar, and I just also started earning my monthly paycheck. So just for you to get an idea of what kind of perspective I'm coming from. But even before that, I've been very interested in halal investing. Now, okay, I know I said I was gonna talk in the Filipino, pero yun na, bumalik na naman tayo sa English. So, bago pa ako magkaroon ng, alhamdulillah, magkaroon ng employment, dati pa po akong interested talaga sa halal investing. So mahilig akong mag-search ng mga topic na 'yan. Pag pinag-aaralan ko yung Islamic finance, kung anong part ng finance ang haram at saka yung mga bagay na yun. So I don't want to dive deep into that. I feel like I'm already talking too much about myself. But that's not the topic for today, okay? But quickly to introduce to you, ano ang Halal Peso Talks? Ito po ay isang podcast channel dito sa YouTube. And ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay ang halal investing sa Philippines. Particularly, ang focus ko po is ang stock market sa Philippines. Kasi alhamdulillah, meron tayong mga Shari'ah-Compliant stocks. But anyway, apart from that, I also want this platform to be a place for us to talk about the halal industry developments in our country. Kasi as of now, developing pa rin po ang halal industry natin sa Pilipinas. So, nakikita natin yan kasi hindi pala ganap sa atin ang halal food restaurants. Ganon, yung mga pag pumapasok tayo sa mga hotel, mga mall, hindi laganap doon ang mga prayer rooms at saka halal restaurants. So that's why at this point, as of recording this, we're recording this in April of 2025, and I would say na wala pa tayo doon. So I always urge my audience to to see the opportunity in investing in our Philippine halal industry kasi there's a lot of room for growth, and now is definitely, inshallah, the best time to invest. Okay. Isa sa mga ways through which we can halal invest or invest halal in our country is owning a real estate. Okay, nabanggit ko rin to sa previous episode. These are kind of like the three ways through which a Filipino Muslim, can invest halal in the Philippines. One of them is real estate investing. Real estate investing by acquiring a land or property. Property meaning house or lot or building. So that's basically how you own a real estate, and you earn mainly by value appreciation of the land. And by acquiring a property or a building, you can earn from rental income. So that's why sa ating mga Muslims, alhamdulillah, may ganito, ito yung best way talaga sa atin para makapag-earn ng halal income. Out of the different ways through which we can invest halal, especially in the Philippines, real estate is the best option for us. Kasi, yeah, yung earnings natin is, inshallah, ito yung parang business model na pinakamalayo dun sa pag-earn ng interest or riba. But okay, we're not gonna get into the technicals of riba, I wanted to focus today's episode on Jumeirah Ville Subdivision. Ayan, so I'm sure maybe like many people are now very familiar with Jumeirah Ville Subdivision kasi first of all, well endorsed siya ni Miss Queenie Padilla. Allahumma barik laha. Isa na rin siya sa nag-work siya dito sa Ville Development Corporation. Ayan, so ang Jumeirah Ville Subdivision po ay isang project ni Verdev Corporation as mentioned nila dito sa kanilang introduction ng kanilang Facebook page. Okay, ang location ng Jumeirah Ville Subdivision ay dun sa Munting Parang, Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. I was actually first exposed to this project siguro nung nagkasweldo na ako kasi alam kong okay, inshallah magkakaroon na ako ngayon ng monthly sahod, so that's the only time I got really interested to like learn more. Pero prior to that, nag-avail na rin si mama ko last year pa, 2024, around the Q4 of 2024. That's when she kind of availed a property there. Alhamdulillah, I can really see na magandang investment. I don't know where to start. There's so many reasons, guys, na napakagandang investment ito. But I don't want to just, talk about it with flowery words. I want to talk about it from an investor's perspective kasi this podcast channel, we are all about investing. And so investing is all about using your objective knowledge to judge or to analyze a situation in order to come up with a decision whether to invest or not. So and when it comes to investing, we have to be careful not to make emotional decisions. We have to also consider ang main consideration natin dapat is yung objective criteria, kung maganda bang investment to or hindi. If you like to know more about Jumeirah Ville Subdivision, definitely you can visit this Facebook page. Nakita naman natin napaka full of informative content sila. Ayan, and kasama na rin nila ngayon si Ustad, I don't know if Ustad siya, si Ustad or Brother Ibrahim Casey, and very mashallah very active sila sa pagpo-promote ng Jumeirah Ville, and pati si Sister Queenie Padilla. First kong narinig tong Jumeirah Ville nung wala pa sila Miss Queenie Padilla at saka si Brother Casey. Narinig ko lang na may Muslim subdivision na project doon sa Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. And nung una, hindi ako masyadong interested kasi taga Baguio ako, taga Cordillera. So, and hindi kami masyadong familiar sa Quezon Province. Pero yung concept niya of being a Muslim subdivision na meron na siyang masjid, may mosque, and meron na rin siyang Islamic school, it really looks like a good retirement place para sa ating mga Filipino Muslim OFWs na nangangarap, mag-retire sa Pilipinas habang pinapractice pa rin nila alhamdulillah, ang Islam. So, okay, I really don't know where to start. We're gonna look at it from an investor's point of view. Again, Jumeirah Ville Subdivision is a project of Verdev Corporation. So, ang main company nito is Verdev Corporation. And as I have been watching from sa mga video content nila, what I learned is that Verdad Corporation is a group of companies. So meron silang iba't ibang company, under Verdad Corporation, and mainly they are in the real estate business. If we're gonna, look at the companies that they are running, so they have a contracting company. They have contracting and project development. Actually, it's called Yaska. They also have Jumeirah Islamic School. It's one of their companies. They also have a foundation. Actually, marami pa. May iba pa na hindi ko lang maalala ngayon. Pero ang Jumeirah Ville Subdivision ay isa sa mga real estate projects ng Verdad Corporation. I want to show you guys yung si Verdad Corporation. So, pag nakikita nyo ito yung Facebook page nila, official account. Ang cover page nila is yung Verville Subdivision. Ito actually ang mas naunang project nila prior to Jumeirahville, and it is located in Imus, Cavite. And they have presented na this was a successful project. So, naging fully occupied na siya. And tinignan ko rin ng konti yung mga posts nila dito sa kanilang Facebook account. And as of 2020, ito yung mga posts nila. So, ang Verville Subdivision, ito yung project nila around that time. Nung nakita ko to, I was actually more, mas na-rest assured ako na si Jumeirahville ngayon ay mapagkakatiwalaan natin yung developer behind niya. Kasi meron na silang prior project. Actually, when I first heard about Jumeirahville, let's go back to their page. Jumeirahville. Of course, yes, maganda yung project, maganda yung concept. Pero ang nasa isip ko as an investor nga is mapagkakatiwalaan ba natin yung quality ng construction nila, ganun. Yung mga ganung bagay ba? Mapagkakatiwalaan ko bang magiging successful yung project na to? Yun yung iniisip ko agad as an investor kasi pag nag-decide akong mag-invest sa isang bagay, I want to make sure that kaya nga tinawag siyang investment kasi magkakaroon ka ng profit, yung kapalit na profit, yung return on investment kung tawagin. When I started watching their video presentations, tsaka yung mga live stream nila where they discussed yung mga how do you acquire a property in Jumeirahville Subdivision. Ayun, natutunan ko na hindi lang pala ito yung first time na nagkakaroon sila ng project ng ganito. So, meron na silang prior project na Verville Subdivision and nagkaroon ako ng reassurance na okay, alhamdulillah, may successful project na pala sila before. So, mas naging convinced pa ako na magkumuha ng property sa Jumeirahville. And for full disclosure, by the way, hindi po ako part ng team nila. I don't work under Fair Development Corporation. I am parang vlogger lang din po ako, parang si Ustad Casey. Separate entity ako. Pero si Ustad Casey, I think he's now working with Verdad Corporation. He's one of them na. Ako is parang yung itong Halal Peso Talks na podcast natin, it's just side hustle on my part, which I want to run as a business inshallah in the future if carry siya. I'm very passionate about talking about the halal industry in our country. And ito nga, ang mga project na tulad nito, real estate is one of the best ways. It's actually, real estate is the best halal investment for the Muslim anywhere in the world. Kasi ang lote, ang real estate is over time, talagang siguradong tumataas ang value ng lote. That's no question. By the will of Allah, of course. That's how the world works. Ayan, and so I wanted to disclose as well, apart from the fact na hindi ako part ng Verdad Corporation, I wanted to disclose na ako rin personally nag-reserve na rin po ako ng isang property sa kanila. Subhanallah, definitely I really see a lot of potential in Jumeirahville Subdivision. Ito pala yung yung Yaska, yung contractor, yung company nila na contracting and development. As I learned from their discussions as well, if you are someone who wants to develop your land, may project ka na gusto mong i-develop, you can get it to Yaska. And then, trust them to develop your property. Give them your plans. Kung may design na tayo, kung may plano na tayo, we can hand it over to them. And tutulungan nila tayo na mag-develop ng ating property and make it, of course, sellable. Kasi nga, ang real estate investment is ang main nating kita dyan is yung value, yung appreciation ng property, at the same time, yung rental income. Okay? Napapadaldal na naman po tayo. Wait lang. So, saan na tayo? Sa Jumeirah Ville Subdivision. So, gusto ko siyang i-discuss yung mga nakita kong points from an objective perspective. Karamihan sa atin, mga Pilipino, medyo emotional tayo mag-decide. So, nakikita natin na, Muslim community, maganda siya, maganda. Kasi, yun nga, Muslim community nga. Pero, yung objective side, isa na yun, yung nabanggit ko, nakita ko na mayroon na siyang successful project before, si Ville Corporation. So, isa na yun na naging objective, parang criteria sa akin na this is something I can trust. And it's not like I'm simply giving them my money if I'm going to, buy a property from them. It's actually for my own benefit as well. Kasi pag bumili ako sa isa sa mga commercial lot dito, well, I'm giving them, I have to pay for the property, but ang ending niyan is magiging sayo na yung property. So, you're simply buying from them something that they've already worked on. And you're simply just, buying to acquire. And yun, malaking magandang investment siya kasi as time goes, ang value ng real estate property ay tumataas. Ang lote at saka so by the time na mataas na ang value niya, pwede mo siyang ibenta para kunin mo na yung kita mo. Or if gusto mong ikaw pa rin yung maging owner, you can rent it out. You can develop the property that you bought and you can rent it out and earn regular rental income. So, associated na rin sa kanila si Mubarak Fresh Foods, if you're familiar with that brand. Mubarak Fresh Foods is a halal food company. They produce frozen foods that are halal certified. Ayan, makikita natin dito sa page ng Jumeirah Ville Subdivision. Meron silang office tour ng office ng Ville Corporation, and mashallah, mabarik lahum. Ito, nakikita natin na asensado ang kanilang, office pa lang. Meron na rin silang mga certificate to sell, yung mga necessary certifications and licenses for them to operate their businesses. And especially sa ating mga Muslim, importante na hindi tayo nagbe-break ng rules. Yan yung isa sa mga criteria natin as Muslims when we engage in business. It all has to be halal. Pag sinabing halal, permissible. And isa sa mga pagiging permissible ng isang bagay ay it doesn't break rules in kung saan sila naroroon. So it doesn't break the rules in the Philippines. And mashallah, nakikita natin kompleto ang kanilang team. And yun nga, meron na silang portfolio, like real estate portfolio. So, there is potential in this investment. Ayan si Sister Juhaina, Ma'am Juhaina Doña Sales Javier. She's the owner, I believe, of Mubarak Fresh Foods. So, she's also one of those who are endorsing this project. Kasi malaking project to. They are attracting OFWs who will invest in these properties. And the way in my understanding, the way this works is that they're gonna collect a pool of capital hanggang sa makuha nila yung required capital para i-continue yung development ng project. Kasi kung titignan natin ulit, babalik tayo sa cover page dun sa taas. Malaking property to. So, in order to develop this, mayroon pa silang mga house and lot. Ayan. In order to develop this, it takes a lot of capital. So, nakikita natin, since nakita ko na meron silang Ville subdivision before, I think that they have the means, both in financial resources and in management. For me personally, mahalaga sa akin na maganda yung management ng isang business for me to invest in it. Kasi doon mo makikita kung paano mag-perform yung business, kung paano siya kikita. Pag well-managed ang isang business, it's highly likely na kikita siya. And makukuha mo, mababawi mo kung ano yung investment mo. So then, apart from the objective criteria that we have, of course, medyo no-brainer na to. We are investing in our akhirah. Okay, so at the end of the day, after all of our investments here in this dunya, we are also investing in our akhirah. So another big thing about this investment is that it's an opportunity to help grow a community that will sustain Islam in a place like the Philippines. So, inshallah, kung napapakinggan ko, nakikita ko yung mga presentation nila, yung discussions nila, anong plano nila dito sa project na to, nakikita ko na inshallah, ito yung magiging parang pioneer ng Muslim community growth sa Pilipinas. Mostly doon para sa mga balik Islam. Kasi sa mga born Muslims, alhamdulillah, Allahumma barik lahum. Well, parang sa kanila comfortable na sila kasi yung lahat ng pamilya nila Muslim, they live among other Muslims, so may mga Muslim community na sila. Pero ang kulang lang siguro is yung economic side ng bawat Muslim community. So another thing that I really like about this project is that meron siyang commercial complex dito sa harap. Ito yung harap ng subdivision. So hindi lang siya pabahay. It's also may mga business. So dito na magkakaroon ng work yung mga natitira dito. Because of that, magkakaroon ng parang mini economy. Magkakaroon siya ng sariling economy dito sa loob ng subdivision lang, no? And then, they were also presenting the location of this project, kung saan siya naroroon sa Pilipinas. So, as we saw earlier, it's located in Kawayan, Quezon Province. Nakita ko rin sa mga presentation nila kung ano yung itsura ng map. And malapit lang siya, 10 minutes away from a small town na mayroon na siyang mga fast food chains like Jollibee. And hindi ko nababanggitin yung isa. And then meron din silang general hospital. So, alhamdulillah. At saka mga bangko. So, wala pang mga Islamic bank, but inshallah, hopefully, pag nagkaroon nakapag-establish na tayo ng Muslim community na tulad nito, inshallah, pag nandyan naman ang demand, magkakaroon naman ng Islamic bank din. So, lahat ng business, mga kapatid, ay lahat ng business ay nagsisimula sa demand. So, bago tayo magkaroon ng isang successful business, kailangan mataas ang demand sa bagay na yon. Tulad ng halal food sa Pilipinas, hindi magiging successful ang halal food industry sa Pilipinas kung hindi mataas ang demand para doon sa bagay na yon. So, tayo bilang mga Pilipino, kailangan talagang hanapin natin yan. Hanapin natin sa mga business na pinupuntahan natin o binibilhan natin ng mga produkto. Kailangan hanapin natin yung halal certification nila. Kasi pag napansin ng mga business owner na naghahanap yung mga customer ng halal certified products and halal certification, doon nila makikita yung need na maging halal certified sila at mag-produce ng mga produkto na halal certified na pwede natin kainin as Muslims. And pag naging halal certified yung mga produkto natin sa Pilipinas, mapapalakas natin yung economy rin ng Pilipinas kasi dumarami na yung mga Muslim ngayon sa buong mundo. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, marami ding iba't ibang lahi nagiging Muslim na rin sila. At in that way, and because of that, tumataas na rin talaga ang global demand for halal food. And alhamdulillah. Ito, I think, hindi lang siya beneficial sa Muslim community, sa mga Filipino Muslims, but it's also going to benefit the Philippine economy at large. And pag dumating tayo sa point na yung halal industry ang bumubuhay sa Philippine economy, at that point, magiging priority na rin ng Pilipinas, kabuuan ng Pilipinas, ang pagyamanin yung mga Muslim services dun sa atin. So, doon na makikita ng gobyerno natin na kailangan nilang mag-provide ng services para sa Muslim population natin kasi sila ang bumubuhay sa economy ng Pilipinas. So doon na magkakaroon ng initiative yung mga government natin na mag-put up ng mga masjid kasi tumataas ang demand, maraming naghahanap ng prayer room, magpapatayo sila ng mga wudu areas kasama ng mga masjid at saka of course magiging aayusin nila yung mga process through which we can establish halal businesses or halal certified businesses in the Philippines. They will be, and actually ngayon pa lang, meron na silang mga plano actually ang Philippine government. If you've watched my previous episodes, nabanggit natin na may 4-year plan ang Philippine government to develop the halal tourism and industry in the Philippines. Ayan, so kasi nakikita rin na they're starting to see na tumataas talaga ang global demand for halal tourism and halal food. Yan. And halal industry at large. So ito yung video ni Ustad Ibrahim Casey. Ayan, nagbigay sila ng tour and I recommend that you watch it kasi I was just watching it earlier and you will learn a lot about Ville Development Corporation and you will see how why it is worth the investment. And alhamdulillah, nakakatuwa na habang tayo ay nagpaplano ng sarili nating mga plano as Filipino Muslims, hindi natin namalayan na sa in the background, may ganito na palang project na nagsisimula noon pa. And yun nga, ngayon alhamdulillah, may project na silang malaki na tulad ni Jumeirah Ville. And kasama rin nila si Sister Queen Padilla as si Ustad Ibrahim Casey na nagpo-promote or nag-endorse ng project nila. So, for me, personally, nung nag-join na si Sister Queenie Padilla, doon ko na-realize na, subhanallah, lalaki ang demand dito sa subdivision na to. So, bago pa tumaas ang mga presyo, kasi I'm learning about economics, guys. And what I'm learning is that when demand is high, the prices are high. And of course, when the supply is low as well, the prices are high. And, habang may supply pa tayong available ng mga unowned or unreserved lots, it's actually a good time. It's a good time to buy kasi later on, pag limited na, kung sabi nating 10 lots na lang ang available, siguro at that point, mas magiging mahal na yung presyo. Kasi nga, limited na ang supply. So, ayun, alhamdulillah, as of the time na nag-inquire ako sa Jumeirah Ville, pre-selling pa lang sila. So, alhamdulillah, nakapag-reserve na ako. It's very exciting kasi andyan na rin si Miss Queenie Padilla. She's also personally availed her property there. Pati yung mga nabanggit ko kanina, itong si Brother Ibrahim Casey. I'm sure, meron na rin silang dyan. Siguro lahat din ng team nila especially mga Muslims. And another thing is, this one is not strictly for Muslims only. Pwede rin mag-avail yung mga non-Muslim. It's just this, ang focus talaga, ang pinaka main market talaga nila dito is yung mga tulad nating mga balik Islam na Filipino Muslims working abroad na gusto nating makauwi sa Philippines. Magkaroon tayo ng parang homeland kung saan ang mga kasama natin doon, mga kapitbahay natin, ay mga kapwa rin nating Muslim na inshallah nasa tamang akida rin. So, mayroon silang Islamic school. So, alhamdulillah, andun na lahat yung mga pangarap natin para sa mga anak natin. Although, wala pa ako doon personally, pero yung, I can imagine that most of our OFW Muslims have their plans to establish their families in a Muslim country. Gusto nilang lumaki yung mga anak nila doon sa isang Muslim area or Muslim community. Kasi napakahirap, subhanallah, na maging i-sustain natin yung ating din sa isang lugar tulad ng Pilipinas na hindi laganap ang Islam. So, inshallah, pag ito yung first step natin na matulungan or makapag-contribute tayo sa paglaganap ng tamang Islam sa Pilipinas, inshallah. Pinagdadasal natin na ito ay biyayaan ni Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ang project na to. And isa pa sa mga nagbibigay sa akin personally ng confidence, I know I said investment decisions shouldn't be motivated by emotional decisions. I don't think that it's emotional to say that this kind of project is going to be a success, because I believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless it. And I think hindi naman papayagan ni Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na umabot sa point na to ang Jumeirah Ville kung hindi niya gustong maging success ang project na to. So, inshallah, from what I can see, and I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses this project, and I can already see that. And that's one of the things for me personally that is telling me that this is going to be a successful project. This is giving me the confidence that this is going to be a success. And again, I mentioned earlier, nandyan na rin yung endorsement nila Sister Queenie Padilla at Brother Ibrahim Casey at marami pang iba. And so, objectively, ang effect nun is magkakaroon ng higher demand for this subdivision, for the lots here in this subdivision. So, because of that high demand na nakikita ko, because of the lineup of endorsers, ayun, nakikita ko na mataas ang potential nito na tumaas ang value ng property kasi marami nang mag-a-avail, and magkakaroon ng mini economy dun sa lugar na yan. So, napakagandang opportunity to also start a business in this area, in this place. And nakita natin sa mapa, actually, nakita ko sa mapa, if once you get to find the video where they were presenting, meron silang live stream noon around Ramadan time. Napakita nila doon yung location ng project dun sa Tagkawayan, Quezon Province. And yan, nakita nga natin na it adjacent siya sa isang small town. Hindi pa fully developed yung lugar. Malapit rin siya sa agricultural areas. Pero yung lugar mismo ng yung mismong site nitong Jumeirah Ville subdivision is hindi pa develop yung land. So napakagandang opportunity. Habang hindi pa develop yung land, yung lote sa isang lugar, mura pa yung lote doon. So compared sa 10 years after that. Yan. So yan, alhamdulillah, I personally think objectively that there is high potential for this project. If you have any additional insights apart from those that I mentioned, I would love to hear them. And I would love to learn from you guys as well. What are your insights? So yun lang. Ito yung live stream nila, and yan, pinakita nila yung location nila sa mapa. And yan, you can see from the drone footage, hindi siya developed yung area. So, napakagandang opportunity ngayon. Compared sa if you're going to avail a lot in a subdivision that is already in the urban place, pag doon na siya sa syudad, mas mataas talaga doon ang presyohan. So, ayun, napakagandang opportunity ito. I wouldn't say that I want to invite you guys to invest. I just decided to focus on presenting to you the objective points na nakita ko na why I believe personally that Jumeirah Ville is a good investment for me as a Filipino Muslims. So, yan. Hopefully in the future episodes I would love to keep making new episodes, to be honest, but ang schedule ko ngayon is I've started to join the workforce, so busy na rin tayo sa work, alhamdulillah. And medyo ang struggle ko ngayon is how can I keep making episodes for Halal Peso Talks during the weekends while I work during the weekdays, kasi apart from these two, I've also registered to take an exam to get a designation for Chartered Financial Analyst. So, inshallah, I will be taking an exam on November 2025. But, before that, I'll have to really focus on studying as well. So, Chartered Financial Analyst is an international designation for investment professionals globally. And I decided to take on that challenge for myself kasi I am shifting from a marketing career or a marketing background towards finance. And I find myself very interested talaga sa investing, lalo na sa halal investing. And so, in order to, inshallah, get there, isa sa mga ways na nakita ko is for me to earn a designation of being a chartered financial analyst. And that involves, studying, everything that has to do with investing and wealth management. But yeah, it's a 3-level exam actually. If you wanna know a little bit more about it, it's a 3-level exam. So the one I'm taking on November is the level 1 exam. So yeah, pray for me, guys, if you're seeing this before November 2025. And I pray that this project like Jumeirah Ville is going to be a success. And alhamdulillah, I'm glad that meron na tayong mga ganitong opportunities for investment para sa ating mga Filipino Muslims. And yeah, I'm very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kasi matagal ko nang gustong mangyari na may ganito. And it's hard to find the words to describe how happy I am. But OA na naman natin, wait lang. So, pero yan, I want to just express how we are living at a time where we have such beautiful opportunities for halal investment. And I can see that now our halal industry in the Philippines is truly starting to flourish. And inshallah, pag nakapag-establish na tayo ng ganyan, pag nabanggit din nila noon dun sa isang video na nakita ko kila Miss Queenie Padilla and also yung si Brother Red, yung nagpapakita ng office dun sa video na pinakita ko kanina. Nabanggit din nila na they are looking to parang unite with Amana Bank, the only Islamic bank in the Philippines na based siya mainly sa Mindanao. Hindi ko sure kung saan doon, pero doon ang headquarters nila. And they are looking to help establish an Islamic banking system sa Philippines. So, subhanallah, that's, if pag may ganun na, inshallah, I would really love to work there. If Allah wills, I don't know what happens, but yeah. Anyway, guys, before I ramble further, I guess I should end the episode here. So if there are any topics in mind that you guys want to know when it comes to halal investing in the Philippines, please don't hesitate to leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Kasi pag walang mga comments, hindi ko alam kung anong magandang topic na pag-usapan. And hindi ko rin alam kung anong mga bagay yung mga kailangan kong pag-aralan bilang someone who is looking forward to becoming a halal wealth manager in the future, inshallah. I really want this to be a place for us to collectively learn from each other. It's not just me sharing my knowledge, kasi, I'm not there yet. As you can see, I am an enthusiast as of now. I'm not an expert in Islamic finance, but I'm on the journey towards learning that. And I'm very excited really for our halal industry in the Philippines. And I'm excited that people are also starting to get interested in investing halal in the Philippines. So yeah, join me guys in this journey. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please provide feedback on these episodes that I am producing so that I know how to improve them. I also definitely want to keep improving my episodes, and I would really, please be nice also in the comments. Ayan, so looking forward to many more episodes and discussions with you guys. And till then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.